What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be discussing the Batman, more so the Matt Reeves version that is set to hit theaters in 2021, I believe. Now, the reason why you're seeing this amazing, beautiful, talented actress on your screens is because she is the person of subject right now. So this is Vanessa Hudgens, ladies and gentlemen. Most of you guys may know her from uh, High School Musical, and if you do know her from High School Musical, spam that in the comment section. Put a hashtag High School Musical. You know what I'm saying? But more so, as I said, the reason why she is the subject is because she has became somehow, associated with the Batman talk. People want to see Vanessa Hudgens as Catwoman in the upcoming Matt Reeves version of the Batman film. Now, I, for one, am on board. Now, most of you guys already know my, background story when it comes to Vanessa Hudgens. Yes, I am like amongst the people who happen to be her number one fan. I wouldn't say I'm exactly her number one fan because there are people that, fangirl out more than me. Now, I can tell you this, I am very much obsessed with the woman. I want to marry the woman. I want to have children with her. I want to grow old with her. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be with her, Growing up watching High School Musical, that changed my life. You know what I'm saying? Because there was a lot of subjects that could relate to, real life subjects. You had to deal with relationships. You had to deal with the ever-changing high school life. You know what I'm saying? You had to deal with decisions after high school, and that's what, High School Musical pretty much taught us. You know what I'm saying? So the movie was relevant. The whole entire series was relevant. You know what I'm saying? And they were supposed to do this whole reunion casting and stuff like that. Some of the guys were on board for it, and some were just not available. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's where I grew up with Vanessa, you know? That's where I grew up loving her and obsessing over her. And most of you guys may see on my Instagram for proof, you know what I'm saying? You got the Women Crush Wednesdays, you got the Woman Crush every day, you got the wifey tags and everything like that. She is the number one person in the world that I am obsessed with. The number two person is Demi Lovato. But we're not here to talk about Demi. We're here to talk about Vanessa, ladies and gentlemen. And as I said, she is more so known for her role as Gabriella Montez in High School Musical. But she has also played roles in, I believe it was Polar. It was a DC related show. She was also on NBC's Powerless. Now, that was a show about the people that worked, alongside of the heroes, not more so sidekicks, but they were people that were associated with the hero, like the hero duties and stuff like that. They were responsible for creating the tech and the suits and stuff that the heroes would wear. You know what I'm saying? Hence the name Powerless, because they were kind of heroes in their own ways, in their own minds at least. But at the same time, they didn't have any physical power. So that was the whole reason around the naming of the show. But the show didn't get picked up afterwards because it felt kind of silly and, it was just not sourced well. In good wording. That's all I have to say about the show. But I enjoyed seeing Vanessa on it, and I just love her, Um, but seeing her as Catwoman, I think I would ship it, and not because I'm a super fan, but the fact that she has the perfect bod for it. You know what I'm saying? She has the perfect body to do Catwoman like things. You know what I'm saying? She can bend and twist and, walk on tight ropes and stand on buildings and stuff like that. Everything that a Catwoman can do, I believe Vanessa Hudgens can pull it off. Now, most people may say she's still a little bit giddy and this, that, and the third. Just give her a chance, you know what I'm saying? Because you guys are obviously giving Robert Pattinson a chance, you know what I'm saying? And this guy was a fucking vampire in Twilight. Like, all I see that guy is a vampire in every movie. The movie doesn't even have to be associated with any, creatures or anything like that. I just automatically think, oh, this guy's going to be a vampire in it because that's all I know about the guy. And that's what he looks like naturally in real life, in my opinion. I don't know if you guys could agree, but let me know in the comment section. Do you think Robert Pattinson could actually be a walking vampire? Because I'm honestly sold on that idea. I cannot see him as Batman. I'm sorry, you know, but I will support the movie because I am a fan of the DC comics and DC characters and stuff like that. And I'm also a Marvel fan and stuff like that. So, when it comes to these movies and these shows, I tend to support them nonetheless, regardless of who they cast and which way the story goes. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we just got to be thankful for what they're putting out there for us, because they could have just stopped and said, you know what, we're not even going to look into the Batman role since Ben Affleck is leaving, and, putting everything aside because he has to deal with his life issues and stuff like that. They could have just dropped the whole Batman subject and focused on the Man of Steel 2. But instead, they decided, you know what, we're going to do this. So I'm going to give it a chance. But as I said, I kind of support the idea of Vanessa Hudgens being Catwoman. Hopefully they approach her, give her the pitch and have her audition for it. And hopefully she gets the role. Now, in this Batman film, which is going to be the Matt Reeves version, once again, I'm going to keep saying Matt Reeves so you guys don't get confused. But in his version, there is said to be, I guess a total of 3 villains. Now, one is Catwoman. Now, obviously, Catwoman, her role may be, as a villain in the beginning, and then she can turn out being an anti-hero, depending on how they tell the story. Now, some other rumors was Penguin, Bane, and Scarecrow. Now, I know I did just name 3 villains, but the 2 that are, more so concrete will be Bane and Scarecrow. Now, Penguin is up for options, obviously, but I'm not sure if the direction that this story is going in right now, seeing as they're telling the beginning part, the detective part of the story. I'm not sure if that's going to fit in with the Penguin, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the Penguin will be a part of Ben Affleck's character, you know what I'm saying? That full-fledged version of the Batman. Because the Batman has, tangled with Penguin a lot. You know what I'm saying? When you think about it, Penguin and Joker, these were characters that, just never seem to go away when it comes to the Batman. You know what I'm saying? But there has been numerous times in which Batman has taken out Bane and he has taken out Scarecrow, you know what I'm saying? And Catwoman. So I would say that the 3 villains that I expect to see in this film would be Scarecrow, Bane, and Catwoman. But as I said, with Catwoman, the situation is different because they can make her an anti-hero, maybe a love interest for Bruce Wayne. Who knows? That'll be very interesting to see, though. So hopefully you guys are on board for this Matt Reeves version of the Batman, which is set to hit theaters in 2021. Now, that is a lot closer than we actually thought, you know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. All we gotta do is just be patient and wait. Patient and wait is kind of like the same thing, but when you think about it, there are people who are anxious and excited for this movie. Then there are those that, they're second guessing it. They're just waiting to see what actually happens. So yeah, just be patient, sit back, relax, wait, catch up on some other DC related kind of stuff. There's the DC streaming service. There's a couple good Batman films up there that you guys should watch. Um, More so the Batman versus the Ninja Turtles right now. That is an interesting film. And there is also Batman versus the damn, I forgot that one already. But the one that I'm actually trying to think of, the person's name, this film is, set back towards the past. This was before Batman actually had all, the gadgets and stuff like that. So, but this film was actually, very good. Obviously, they're all animated films. So it's what your take will be on the subject. If you like the live action stuff, then you will look for some live action stuff on the DC streaming service. The closest I would say to getting a Batman kind of feel would be to watch Titans, because he actually appeared in the Titans season finale. It was like a two-parter thing, where Dick went up against Batman, but it was due to the fact that, Trigon did something. Now, I'm not spoiling it, but I'm just trying to get you guys hyped for Batman. That way you can see all aspects and different versions of Batman. And then once it comes to the year 2021, you could try to see, hopefully, what Robert Pattinson's Batman can live up to be, you know what I'm saying? To try to compare it to the animated Batmans and any of the live action Batmans as well, So, yeah, go to the DC streaming service and try to catch up on some things, and you can catch up on some DC TV related shows. If you didn't watch Gotham ended really good, but the finale felt kind of rushed. But at the same time, when it comes down to these big events, when it's on TV, they're only scheduled for a certain amount of runtime, so these shows, they can't do as much, you know what I'm saying? But the fact that Gotham actually had the Joker and a full-fledged Batman in the finale, I would just say, you know what? Yeah, that's something that I would like to see. So thanks, Barry, for pointing that out for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to end this video now. Hopefully I didn't talk your heads off. If you're new to this channel, be sure to subscribe right now and smash that like button, and also turn on your post notifications. Those notifications will pop up every time I'm uploading a video or doing a live stream on this channel. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a good talk with you guys. It has been good talking to you guys about Batman. It's been good talking about Vanessa Hudgens. I'm glad that I kept my composure. Usually seeing her and talking about her at the same time, I go into a whole different zone, but I kept it pretty chill for you guys. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.